happening across the country. After several hours offline, social media users around the world were finally able to access Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, three of the world's most popular apps, with many relying on the services as their primary form of communication. This ahead of the highly anticipated testimony from the Facebook whistleblower, who's causing quite a stir over the company's practices. NBC's Hallie Jackson has more.
Those familiar feeds finally back up and running this morning after a global outage nearly 6 hours long that knocked out not just Facebook, but Instagram and WhatsApp, which Facebook owns. The impact, huge. Facebook's platform has 3.5 billion active users around the world. In some countries, Facebook and WhatsApp can often be the main way to stay in touch, and some Americans use Facebook to sign into websites, apps, and services like smart TVs. Its CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, writing, "Sorry for the disruption today. I know how much you rely on our services to stay connected with the people you care about."
I can't stress enough how remarkable it is, how unusual it is. I mean, how many small businesses rely on Facebook? How many medium-sized, large businesses rely on Facebook? How many families rely on WhatsApp groups to speak around the world?
The scramble to restore service coming after a major technical glitch. A Facebook official tells NBC News the underlying cause of the outage affected internal systems, making it harder to diagnose and resolve the problem. And because the company's servers were not able to communicate, those problems cascaded. This official says no user data was compromised. That massive outage, just one of the competing crises for Facebook. Today, a whistleblower is set to testify against the company on Capitol Hill after sharing explosive allegations Sunday on 60 Minutes.
Facebook over and over again has shown it chooses profit over safety.
Frances Haugen, who worked at Facebook until May, going public with what she describes as Facebook's dangerous disregard for safety, lack of transparency, and spread of hateful, divisive content.
My hope is that Frances Haugen's courageous, credible performance last night will encourage other whistleblowers to come forward. Facebook is no longer entitled to a shred of trust.
A Facebook spokesperson responding to Haugen's allegations says, in part, protecting our community is more important than maximizing our profits. To say we turn a blind eye to feedback ignores these investments, including the 40,000 people working on safety and security at Facebook.
That was Hallie Jackson reporting. Here is that beautiful view. We keep getting so many of them because of the rain. Jerry, his advertising